Hello everyone, here's another video of one of my completed projects in my web development journey. I call this project Finding Your Favorite Movies API. For those who may not know what API is or what it stands for, but it stands for Application Programming Interface, and it is used for requesting data and it coming back to you. So you can think of an API as you are in a restaurant and a waiter comes to you. You request the waiter that you would like this drink and this food item in the menu. Then the waiter or waitress will take your request and send it back to the kitchen through either an iPad that they have when they serve you, or just a piece of paper that they will bring back to the kitchen. Then for some time they will bring that food item or the drink that you requested. And so this is what an API is. Basically, you sending a request to this program and they will send the data back to you. So here, what I am doing is, if I want to find one of my favorite movies, let's say one of my favorite movie is Enchanted from Disney. This is the type of information that I want, which is the movie name, and then I'm going to click search. Then I get back the information about the movie. So as you can see, I made a request to this location or this program, then it will send me back the data. And I can click more to find out more about this movie, such as the name, the year that it was released, and the description, and the actor and actresses involved. And I click back, and then it goes back to our main page. Here is the backend file, or you may be familiar with the term server-side, but essentially they all mean the same. It is just code that the users do not see, and it's just stuff that is happening behind the scenes. And what the user sees, like here, is what they call the front end. So taking a look at our code source in the backend files, here is where I will make the API request. So in the example that I provided earlier about if you're at a restaurant and you make a request to the waiter or waitress and then they send it back to the kitchen, this is what essentially is happening. I am making a request at this line of code to this specific URL. So you can think of this URL as the kitchen. Then they will send back my data that I have received from them. Then I am able to use that data and send it back to the user so they can see the information about the movie that they wanted to see. So I'm able to achieve that using a property called render, or you can think of it as display, where it will display the information about the movies. So if I go to my index.egs file, here is what the user actually sees. So once I get the information back from the API about the movie that I want, such as the movie title, the year, and the plot, this is essentially what will be what the user sees. And then if they choose to view the movie with more details, then they can click, well, let me show you an example. Let's just go find another movie, Cars. I'll click search. So this part right here, right, where you see the the image and then the description and the title, that is all here. Here is the movie image, the title, the year. But then if I click on more, it's going to take me to another location where I will see the movie with more details, and I can look at the description and then the director and the actor and actresses, and that is all found in this file right here. Here is where I say description and then the rating, the director, and then if I choose to go back, then it will just redirect me back to this home page. So that's it for this project, and I really enjoy using API. There's a bunch of resources out there for you to learn more about API, and you can even use them to get information such as traffic patterns or weather, or even history of weather such as tornadoes. And yeah, thank you so much for watching.